Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 6 of the Lucis Vaults. We are in Greyshire, I cannot pronounce that name right without biting my freaking tongue. Greyshire, oh god, I did it again! Greyshire Glacier Grotto. Okay. Yeah, we're in Greyshire, there. So, we're going to open the vault in Greyshire. It's level 65, so it should be easy, right? I mean, it's a really low-level dungeon, and we're level 100. We should be fine. Should be no problem, except for the fact that I just bit my tongue twice. But, nonetheless, folks, time to go into our 6th vault. Do you know what this means, though?
Open. Let's hit it.
After this vault, we only got 2 more left. So, with that said, let's go on to the roll call. Our first victim in this vault happens to be Yojimbo, who we've taken on many times. So this should be an absolute breeze. We should have no problem whatsoever. I mean, if you beat him before in Crestholm, you could certainly beat him again. Okay, guys, that shit was really embarrassing. Just letting you know. That was really fucking embarrassing. Yeah, I just realized what just happened. He just insta-killed me. What the fuck? I hate samurai so much in this game. Anyway, let's go on ahead and proceed even further. Where Cryonade is going to be our new enemy here. Yes, get used to seeing this. Because it takes up the majority of the goddamn dungeon. I wish I was kidding. 3/4 of the dungeon, as you saw, is Cryonades. If not, then most of it's skeletons. Yeah, those things from Castlemark in the first part. And also in Below. Speak of the devil. Skeletons. Yeah. You think I was kidding? 3/4 of the dungeon is, if it's not Cryonade, it's skeletons. If it's not skeletons, it's another monster. But primarily, there's nothing unique here save for Cryonade. Cryonade was the... I mean, if you face Cryonade once, like Cryonade once, you beat him like many times. So that's basically what you're going to be facing on the way to the Haven. Which, by the way, there's a Haven in every 10 floors.
We're here. I
mean, there's 2 Havens, basically. One of which has the Vigilantes, which are powerful weapons for Ignis, except there's just one problem. I mean, they're powerful daggers for Noctis too. However, Ignis gets an increase in power and a drop in everything else. So I will stick with the organics, thank you very much. Because, yeah, even though Ignis gets an increase in magic and increase in spirit, everything else takes a plummet. Organics already gives them that ability. So yeah, let's go on ahead and camp because when I came here,
are we seriously
I didn't have any
see a better place.
food. So yeah, I'm going to eat because of the fact that Greyshire doesn't have a campsite nearby. And if it did, I probably missed it. Nonetheless, I'm going to, of course, eat golden tail soup. That's the only way you're going to beat these dungeons here. Come on, people. And by the way, I actually shorted a 20-30 minute dungeon down to 10 minutes because most of it is only skeletons and Cryonade. There are some unique enemies. Don't get me wrong, they are. And I'll show them off later. But also, mind you one thing. There are 2 paths you need to take because there's going to be this is another split path dungeon. And you're wondering, why am I listing the dungeons as 15 and 16? You don't even know where to go. That's what you're probably saying.
Okay.
But you see, on the 15th floor, you're going to have to go to the center. And by the way, Elder Peril, that's going to be one of the things that's going to be waiting for you. And that's also going to be one of the things that's going to predominantly take up the dungeon. And plus, there are some enemies you probably have fought if you went to,
and on we go.
I do believe, the Piteous Ruins, yes. And also if you've hunted them before. Speaking of which, we will be running into that right now. But there's two areas. You first take the middle and then you take the left, basically. And then you take the right to finish off the dungeon. But here, we're going to be facing Royalists. And you know you've gone the right way if you run into this giant chicken. Yes, this is actually a signifier that you're going the right way. Although Royalist is not that much of a problem this time around, be careful, it'll still turn you to stone and poison you. So be careful, very careful. Oh yeah, and almost forgot one other thing. Royalists can summon Regitrice, so be careful on that note. And you'll know that you're close and in on the right path because Royalist is one floor away from the Haven, which has a platinum ingot. Sorry. So I'll take a camp and recharge my Golden Tail Soup ability. And we are going to go and get deeper into the vault when we actually face Kingatrice. I mean, if Regitrice is there, Kingatrice is not too far behind. Now, Kingatrice is actually more of a threat than what Regitrice is. The only thing Regitrice would probably do would probably summon a couple of, not Regitrice, Royalists, would probably summon a couple of Regitrice. But Kingatrice, up until I just beat the shit out of him, is going to be a poison factor. Yeah, he's just going to use poison, he's just going to use stone. You know what normal Cuckatrice will do. And now it's time for the only other new enemy in this whole entire cavern, because we pretty much took over repeats. Meet Kengo, another fucking samurai. Are you serious? I mean, I thought I'd gotten rid of samurai after dealing with Yojimbo, but nope, this one's a little different. I mean, not in design, but in its attack patterns. Notice something strange about when he slashes you. You are automatically going to start taking ice damage from Kengo. Ironically enough, oh shit, that really does hurt. Ironically enough, if you actually deal with Kengo by using fire, it will actually break him and it will leave him vulnerable. So I should have switched to Ignis. Oh shit. At least I want to use the Mega Elixir while I still could. I mean, it is best to use a Mega Elixir against this guy. I mean, he's level 71, but the fact of him still doing ice damage on top of the fact of doing instant death. Oh, and there it is. The end of Kengo, sorry. As it turns out, he's also weak to electricity, too. Thanks to the Sage, the enhancements of Ignis. Speaking of which, I kind of had to save him because, after all, he just one-shot Ignis. Oh crap. At least he didn't one-shot anybody this time around. Yeah, you've got to be careful. Kengo is not anybody to play with. Eventually, you can beat him. But he's actually one of the tougher... Oh, and we got an Executioner for our troubles. He's actually one of the tougher samurai, as opposed to Ayakashi, who is the toughest samurai, which I nonchalantly beat with the Magitek Exosuit on in the playthrough. And I did it to save time, because if I didn't, I'd have been dragging ass because I didn't have any items. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we have beaten the menace that sleeps in the grotto. So, yeah. And just the fact that you guys don't know, when it comes down to this grotto, you simply go, I think, left, middle, and then right. That's how you're going to win. And I mean, you're going to know where to go if you realize that you're at a dead end, you can go back. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we only got 2 more vaults left, and next week will end up being the finale, because part 7 and 8 will be on Saturday and Sunday. And not only that, we're going to go to, I do believe, Crestholm first. See you guys next time.